Lueroi's Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough, Part 47. What's going on, everybody? It's Lueroi! Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal version! In the last episode, we took a ride on the SS Aqua and made it here to Vermilion City. And I actually already walked this dock at the end of the last episode, because I was foolish enough to think that I could take 5 steps in the Kanto region without missing an item, and I did miss an item, so I had to go back and redo that part. At the end there, but that's okay, so make sure you, if you can remember, it's not a big deal, but before crossing the second sailor, you can go and surf over here and grab a hidden item. You can't go back down into this spot unless you're on your way off the boat, so kind of annoying to circle back, but yeah, grab that hidden iron there, if you can remember. That's gonna permanently boost up the defense stat of your Pokemon. So yeah, now let's get back to the rest of this. There's not a whole lot to do really in Vermilion City other than take on the gym leader, Lieutenant Serge. He's going to be the first one that we battle here, so gym leader number 9, I guess, is Lieutenant Serge. And he's pretty easy, not too challenging, but we'll check out the rest of Vermilion before heading inside the gym. The scenery has changed a little bit over here, and now we have a giant Snorlax blocking the Diglett's cave. So in the original games, this Snorlax was further over east, and now he is blocking Diglett's cave, so we obviously can't go this way. You don't get a Pokeflute in this game. To wake up the Snorlax, you have to get like the Pokeflute song on our Pokegear radio, so that'll be a little bit later on. This guy right here is going to talk about all of the gym leaders, and if you beat all 16 gym leaders, he will give you an HP up, so you can come talk to him later on. We'll see if we remember that or not. And I love how this guy is still over here trying to, like, do his little construction area or build his tower or whatever he's doing. Yeah, his Pokemon's preparing the land for construction, but he has no money to start the project. Yeah, all these years later, he still doesn't have the money to pull it off. Just has this Machop here. Yeah, he should be training up his Machop to fight people in battle to get some money. And by the way, I love how these marshmallows are back. I mean, if these aren't marshmallows, then tell me what they are. But yeah, I've always just considered those giant marshmallows in first-gen Pokemon. So yeah, up here is just going to be Route 6, is it? And we'll just come back through this spot after beating the gym leader. That way we are not having to retrace our steps or anything. I'll just keep it simple and go one thing at a time. By the way, I love these 2 buildings here with just no doors or anything on them. I actually kind of appreciate them trying to fill out the place at least. It's better than nothing at all, I guess. It kind of makes it seem like a little bit more of a city. And the only thing we really have left to check out is the Pokemon Fan Club. And this giant Clefairy is staring at us, but it's just a Clefairy doll. So actually later on in the game, someone's going to tell us that they lost their doll, and then we can come back here and grab this Clefairy doll. But until then, it's just going to sit there and creepily stare at whoever walks through the door, I guess. But go ahead and talk to the president of the Pokemon Fan Club right here, and he will give you a rare candy. Or no, the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. How silly of me to get that title wrong, but yeah, this dude is basically obsessed with Rapidash, so if you sit here and listen to his weird, creepy thoughts about Rapidash, he will give you a rare candy. Yeah, he just like intimately fantasizes about this Rapidash. Kind of a little over the top if you ask me. Like this conversation has always really rubbed me the wrong way. Really creeped me out, but yeah, this guy should not be like the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. He's a little too obsessed with Rapidash. But yeah, he gives you a rare candy. So, not that we use rare candies or whatever, but yeah, he says he actually prefers battling his Pokemon to level them up. That's why he's giving me the rare candy. But coincidentally, I'm the same way. I prefer just battling my Pokemon to level them up. So we will be back for that Clefairy doll. But until then, I guess we gotta go take care of business at the gym. That's really all that's left for us here in Vermilion. So you can grab this full heal right here. Could be handy if he paralyzes you or something. Yeah, so cut down this tree. You can also surf around it if you don't have cut on you, which is just fine. Something you couldn't do in the first generation. So yeah, there's no puzzle in here. You can basically walk through straight to the gym leader, but you gotta fight at least one of these guys first, so start with this guy. Yeah, a bunch of electric types in here, so if you have ground, you're gonna be unstoppable. Hopefully you taught one of your Pokemon Earthquake. And check it out, it's a guitarist! Yeah, I always like seeing the trainer types that aren't really popular. I think this is like a one of a kind, or maybe there's a couple other guitarists, but yeah, does anyone, let me know if you guys have played guitar, or if you play any other instruments other than guitar. I actually took a college course my freshman year for like a music credit on the side where I learned how to play electric guitar. That was pretty cool. I never really got super into it though. I played bass in orchestra when I was much younger, and then I moved on to play percussion in the band, and I did drumline, and I've always kind of played piano, keyboard along the way, so I've had a lot of music kind of in my background. But yeah, let me know if you guys have played any instruments. One I never really got great at was guitar, but who knows, maybe I have the rest of my life to come back to it. So that's the great thing about music. It can be like a lifelong skill to have, something you can work on throughout your whole life. But yeah, anyways, let's just keep destroying these Magnemites with Earthquake. It's 4 times effective, and I always feel like Magnemite just desperately wishes it had the Levitate ability. And yeah, you're gonna find that the levels here, you know, we're still in the 30s. Lieutenant Serge has like mid 40s, low 40s. So yeah, they don't actually progress any further than Lance, the Elite Four champ, so... But yeah, you're gonna need all the experience you can get for that final battle with Red. Can't stress that enough, so we'll still stick to our tradition and try to knock out all the trainers' Pokemon. So that ought to finish things up for this guy, gets us up to level 39 as well. Very nice, and we're gonna learn Slash here. Normally I would definitely recommend Slash, but we already have Return, which is a more powerful normal type move. Although Slash has a nice chance of getting a critical hit, so that's always nice. How shocking! Yeah, what a typical line from an electric type user. And this guy battles you right away, so... yeah, if you want to make things easier, you can go around and fight the gentleman on the right side. But you don't have to do any of that nonsense with the trash cans and stuff. Anyway, here's a juggler again. We fought a juggler on the SS Aqua, so maybe this guy is his buddy, or... I don't know, is that like... is that offensive to assume that all the jugglers must know each other? Like, hey man, just because we both juggle doesn't mean we're best friends. Sorry, that is exactly what I assumed, that all you jugglers all know each other. But yeah, we're just gonna Earthquake away on these Electrodes here, who are fast enough to outspeed us, but for whatever reason, they never give Voltorb and Electrode electric-type moves in this game, so they kind of just use, like, I don't know, Sonic Boom. Lieutenant Serge has a couple of these on his team, and they have Explosion, which is kind of annoying. I guess these ones are using Rollout right now, which isn't gonna last long enough to pick up any power, so not a big deal. Electrode's more of like a special attacker anyways, I would think, so yeah, these things are kind of a waste of time. Although I was using an Electrode in my Pokemon Blue walkthrough, so they can be useful if you use them the right way. I mean, all they need is Thunderbolt TM on them, then you can start sweeping stuff, but these ones, of course, don't have anything. Lieutenant Serge wasn't willing to share any TMs with his buddies in here. Actually, he doesn't even offer up a TM for beating him, so yeah, you're gonna find that most of the gym leaders here don't have TMs. Yeah, this guy really just has 4 Electrodes. I guess he juggles the Electrodes. That's what he practices on, so... yep, last up was 4th Electrode, 1 more Earthquake. Yeah, I think I had mentioned before, but you always see, like, it's very common to see Voltorb and Electrodes on these juggler teams. Anyway, that's gonna finish things off, so wow, we're almost up at level 40 here now. I don't think anyone else is at level 40 on our team. So there we go. Juggler Horton was defeated. Reminds me of Horton Here's a Who. That's the last time I saw that name. Anyways, we got just this gentleman right over here. You're here to defeat Lieutenant Serge? Not if I can help it. Yeah, who would have thought this gentleman would be the one to stop us? The upset of the century! Lueroi has been defeated by Gentleman Gregory! And his Pikachu! Yeah, I'm a little bit more worried about Ash's level 81 Pikachu than this guy's level 37 Pikachu. I think any of my Pokemon could take care of business. Ooh, he is going to use Double Team, though. That's always kind of annoying, but Earthquake will for sure knock it out. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they blocked off the Diglett's cave, because, I mean, not that you would need to go into Diglett's cave at this point in the game to find something to beat Lieutenant Serge, but that was always kind of the classic method of beating him, was to go into the cave, grab your Diglett. I mean, can you imagine if the Snorlax was blocking Diglett's cave in red and blue? That would have been a crazy hard challenge, if you ask me. Here's a Flaffy. I'm glad they at least included a Flaffy in this gym, because Ampharos gets no love in this game. They really should have given Lieutenant Serge an Ampharos, I think, but nope, they just decided, let's give them 2 Electrodes instead that don't know any electric attacks. Oh, but go ahead and leave me a comment letting me know what team you would assign Lieutenant Serge if you were in charge of this game. I always like reading those, and like, he should have had maybe a Jolteon or something. Like, one thing I've noticed is that they don't really highlight Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon at all in the Kanto region. But anyways, guys, my Ursaring is actually out of Earthquakes, if you were paying attention. So what am I gonna do? I'm actually gonna pivot from my main strategy here, and let's have some fun with it. Let's go over to Sunflora. It's been quite some time since I've tried to sweep a gym leader with Sunny, so yeah, we might as well have some fun with it here in the after game and shake things up a little bit. So let's go, Lieutenant Serge. Hey, you little tyke. I have to hand it to you. It may not be very smart to challenge me, but it takes guts. When it comes to electric Pokemon, I'm #1. I've never lost on the battlefield. I'll zap you just like I did my enemies in war. Yeah, he's always talking about that war that he fought in. We don't really know much about it, but I guess Lieutenant Serge was out there just frying up his enemies with his electric Pokemon, so he's gonna lead with his signature Raichu, which knows Thunder, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, and Quick Attack. So if you have a Ground-type Pokemon, you'll have no problem here. I would just recommend using Earthquake on all of his Pokemon. Raichu's really fast, but not very good defensively. The one thing I have going for me with Sunflora is that I resist electric attacks. So even though I don't have an offensive advantage, I can kind of sit here and use Growth. That Thunder's gonna miss, which is awesome. Wouldn't do a whole lot anyways, I don't think. Guess we'll find out right here. Sunflora does have pretty good special defense, so yeah, that Thunder's not doing crap, and I can sit here and definitely get some growth and, yeah, basically buff myself up. So take another Thunder, no big deal, and actually suddenly now it's looking like a decent chunk of damage, so I don't want to mess around any longer because I can't take 2 more attacks. I can take 1 more Thunder, so let's go ahead and shift over onto offense. Let's go with a Mega Drain. It's less powerful, but I'm going to need to restore some health here. So let's, yeah, we're going to live that, and we'll get some of that back with Mega Drain. So yeah, Mega Drain does normal damage against electric types. I feel like I always kind of forget that. I tend to think it resists grass, but it's the other way around. So looks like another Quick Claw boost in my favor. Love having that item on Sunflora. Definitely great to put that on your slowest Pokemon and just kind of ride it out throughout the game. So yeah, now we're sitting pretty now. Almost up to level 38. Cool, so next up is going to be his Electrode. I mentioned that his Electrodes don't have any electric type moves. They do have Explosion though, which is kind of annoying. Other than that, just Screech, Double Team, Swift. Yeah, these things kind of suck, so I guess I could use Growth more times, but let's just use Mega Drain. I don't want him to kill me with Explosion or something. And hold on, that's another Quick Claw boost right there for Sunflora, and it's a one-hit KO with a critical hit! You gotta be kidding me! Yeah, we're on a freaking roll right now! That is what I'm talking about! Gets us up to level 38. Yeah, let's go! Next up is Magneton. Why not stick around for Magneton? I know that it's a Steel type, but hey, I resist his attacks as well, so Magneton really only knows Zap Cannon, which is very inaccurate. It does have Lock On, which it can use to boost up that accuracy, and then it just has Double Team and Swift. I don't know why he loves those moves so much, so I'm gonna try Petal Dance, just to get the max power. I'm at full HP for crying out loud, so Petal Dance should be fine. It's gonna hit despite the Double Team. And I'm curious to see how much this does, even though he resists it. I got all those boosts in, so... Holy crap, another critical hit! That's what I'm talking about, Sonny! Yeah, we are unstoppable right now. Gosh, I'm telling you, when Sunflora heats up, nobody can stop him. He's going to resort to his other Electrode. So yeah, we're still going to be riding out this Petal Dance here. And he just keeps resorting back to that stupid Double Team, so... Wow, we are getting lucky here, though. We're hitting every time with them. So, yeah, between the critical hits and the not missing, things are definitely working out for us right now. Another critical hit! You've got to be kidding me! This is epic! Oh my gosh, Sunny is red hot right now! I can't believe it! Although I could be confused after that pedal dance, and... Ooh, okay, call me crazy, but I'm actually gonna substitute out, because guys, I have to try this. I have to try, beating an Electabuzz with my Elekid. It is the only way to fully prove that I am ready to become an Electabuzz. That's right, it wasn't enough when I fought that Dragonite. I had to fight this Electabuzz, which knows Thunder Punch, Thunder, Light Screen, and Quick Attack. So I'm gonna try Screech to lower its defense. Thunder's gonna miss. Awesome. Thunder would probably be enough to knock me out in a couple of hits, but it isn't very effective. So let's go with another Screech. He's gonna try the Light Screen, which I don't see why you want to boost up your special defense when I'm clearly trying to target your defense right now. But that second Screech is going to effectively cut his defense into 1/3. And I'm going to avoid another Thunder, so this Dizzy Punch should do a bunch of damage, 3 times the damage. Yeah, it's all lining up here for this Electabuzz because of his own stupidity, using all the wrong moves. But that Thunder is finally going to land. Wow, this has been an unlucky battle for Serge. But yeah, it's too little too late. He actually could have taken care of business had he just stuck to like Quick Attack or Thunder, but that is gonna do it. Elekid, you have defeated an Electabuzz. I think you are finally ready to evolve here at level 40. There we go, beat Lieutenant Serge. We got our first gym badge in the Kanto region, the Thunder Badge, and that is the 9th gym badge overall. Blackout, you have finally earned it. I know you guys were wanting me to evolve him way back, but looking at everything Elekid accomplished on his own, I'm just proud as can be, and I think he's earned it now. Definitely time to ride out Electabuzz throughout the Kanto region. So the Thunder Badge is gonna boost up your speed stat, actually. So that's interesting. We got a speed boost from beating Whitney, so I guess we get a second speed boost here for beating Serge. So yeah, that's nice. He unfortunately does not give us the TM for Thunderbolts. No TM here. There's only a couple TMs that you can get from the gym leaders here in the Kanto region. So yeah, there's just not enough TMs, I guess. There's still only 50 of them. But now we are officially winning trainers on the list here. I love how they get that up, somehow like engrave it right away. But yeah, there we go. And hey, I thought I just cut this tree down. How do these always grow back so fast? I'll never understand it. But thank you all for watching this episode of Pokemon Crystal. Stay tuned for more. We're going to be heading north towards the next gym badge. See you all next time.